I be so sick of you niggas, y'all contradicting. I be so bold myself when you come and fuck me. I feel so ordinary, said when you around me. Treat me like water while you play me out. Arguments, you air me out. Tripping about you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'll be showing you how I achieve the soft glam look, and I'll be doing a short product review of these products I got from the Lab Tech in Ladysmith after getting my facial done there. The package includes this foamer, and then we have a day cream. I don't know why the camera isn't focusing. We have a day cream, and then we have a tinted sunscreen for your face, and then lastly we have a night cream. So we're just going to start with our foamer. So you just take this foamer and put a little onto your hands, rub it onto your face, and then you let it sit for a minute or two. And then what it says on the package is that you need to feel a little tingle. So once you start feel some tingling, that's when you're good to go and you can wash it off. Next, we're going to be using our sunscreen. So when they gave me these products, they told me that a little goes a long way. So you don't really need to be applying large amounts of this sunscreen, just a little. Next, we will be applying our day cream. I don't know why the camera won't focus on this day cream, but you just take a little of that and apply it on top of that sunscreen base. You really want to make sure your skin is moisturized before doing your makeup. Even though you are going to be using primer, but it's also really important to make sure that your skin is moisturized before applying makeup, because it really just helps to make it look cleaner and to make your skin look more flawless. Now we are moving on to our makeup look. Firstly, we just want to apply primer. Even though I had moisturized my skin, I think it's really important that I still apply primer so my foundation can really just look flawless. And now for the eyebrows. I don't like using pen anymore, it just gives harsh lines. So I started using brow gel. This is a brow gel from Revlon. And for now, I'm just pushing up my eyebrows with this brow gel. Next, we will be going in with our concealer. I recently started using this Revlon Color Stay concealer. It's in the shade Deep Fonts, if that's how you say it. But I absolutely love this concealer. I've been using the LA Girl concealers for almost my entire life. It's the only concealer I believed in, but this one is the one. I love it so much. Next, we will be concealing our under eyes. This concealer is the LA Girl Concealer. It is in the shade Warm Honey. I absolutely believe in this concealer. It's my favorite concealer for concealing my face, and I just love it, man. Like, it's such a fave. I've been using it since I started doing my makeup, and it's my go-to concealer. I love it so much. After concealing my under eyes, I'll just be concealing my cupid's bone, my chin, my nose, and of course my forehead. I don't know which one needs to go first, but this is how I always do it. Next, I will be concealing my jawline. I never used to conceal my jawline, and then I just saw in someone's makeup tutorial, I saw them concealing their jawline, and it looked so good, so I just started doing it then. But I never used to do it, and I didn't care for it. But now this is just a very important part of my makeup routine. You guys are just gonna have to forgive me for how dirty the lid of my foundation is, but this foundation is the Revlon Color Stay foundation in the shade 13. I absolutely love this foundation. So firstly, I'm just gonna wet my beauty blender with some setting spray, and then I usually just take a little bit of foundation and put it on the back of my hand and then pick it up with my blender. It just feels like it's easier to apply. It uses less products, way less products. Like, ever since I started using this method, my foundation has been lasting so much longer. Like, I can keep my foundation for longer periods of time than I usually used to when I was using a brush. So I don't know, I love this method of applying my foundation. Also, it just looks more flawless, and it just blends, man. It blends. You guys, I love this concealer so much. Like, period. This is the best concealer I've ever used for my eyes. So for my eyeshadow, obviously I have to apply a base before applying my eyeshadow. So this concealer has been my go-to. I absolutely love it. So you're just going to pop some of that concealer onto your eyeshadow and blend it out with a brush. You don't have to use too much in case you want to go for a cut crease, which means you'll be applying more concealer later on. It's just so that your eyeshadow, will pop, and it will look brighter if you're using bright colors. Next, I will take some setting powder and just put that on top of my concealer so that there aren't any lines or any creasing on my eyelid. It also just makes it look cleaner because there aren't any lines or oiliness. And now for our eyeshadow. I'll be starting with a dark brown color. I'll just be popping that on my crease. I don't want to be using bright colors because this is just a soft glam look. I don't want a bright eye. So all the colors I'll be using for my eyeshadow are going to be earth tones. Next, I will be going in with a lighter brown. I'll just be using that to blend out the previous color. You don't have to hold the brush too close because it makes it more difficult to blend out. So you just blend it out using back and forth motion strokes, and then you'll be ready for your next color. As you can see, all these colors aren't bright, they're just very calm, earthy tones, and yeah. For the inner corner of my eye, I'll be using a little bit of shimmer, and that's the shade I'm going with. Next, we will be applying our mascara. This mascara is from Essence. I've been using this mascara for years. I like it so much. It doesn't make your eyelashes clumpy. It's just very easy to use, and it feels very light on your lashes. I usually use a bright red or pink blusher, but since this is a very everyday look, type of natural soft glam look, I will be using a more orangey color for my blusher. Next, I will be contouring with some powder. I don't use bronzer because I think it's a little too dramatic, but I'll be putting on powder where I had previously put on dark concealer. That's where I'll be contouring my face. I don't want it to be too dark. Next, we will be doing our highlight. I've been using this Anastasia highlight, and the problem is I only like the one shade. So the shade Mimosa is the one that I'll be using today, and I don't really apply a lot of highlights because I don't want to look gold, but I always think it's a necessity and I can't not finish up the makeup look with some highlight, child. Next, we will be setting our under eyes. I don't like using a lot of setting powder. I absolutely love the bright under eye look, but I don't use a lot of setting powder because that can tend to make your makeup look a bit cakey. So I just use this brush to pop on some setting powder on my under eyes, my cheekbone, my chin, nose, jawline, and forehead. As you can see, I'm not using too much product. Next, we will be lining our lips with this lip liner from Essence.
Feeling like I'm trapped in my damn mind. Tell the feeling like I'm rapping a damn lie. Tell the feeling like my life is a damn game. Nigga really wanna die in the nighttime. Only time I feel.
I was in a hurry, so I forgot to show you guys the part where I apply my lipstick and lip gloss, but to finish off the look, you just put on some setting spray, your lashes, and you're done. This is the final look. I'm sorry that the end had to be so rushed, but I think I gave you guys pretty much a lot to go on, and thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, bye.